Well, good morning. Today we're on a bit of a little mini hunt for some games. Usually I would be on holiday somewhere nice and warm, but for this time we're actually going to do a bit of hunting for some games today, so something a bit different, which should be pretty cool. See what we can find. Here we are, let's go. This place is awesome. Tons of Nintendos, loads of NES. Lots of cool merch. Tons of Game Boy games. Pin badges. Nintendo Wii U. So that's everything from the Nintendo part upstairs. Down below we've got loads of Sega stuff like Mega Drive, loads of Dreamcast stuff. So a great selection of stuff. There's loads of consoles as well that was dotted around on the floor and up above, so you have to really check everywhere. Sega Saturn 32X's, loads of leads, loads of power cables. There's PSPs. You can see there's hundreds of stuff there. Loose stuff as well. They just had a load of new stuff coming in for PlayStation 2 just come in. There was a really nice copy of Silent Hill 2 on there, and Metal Gear 3. Loads of PlayStation 2 games, regular stuff. There even has Atari, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, Xbox new stuff. Loads of loose carts as well for SNES. So there's a wide variety of everything really. Loads of extra bits and bobs there as well, so yeah, quite the variety. Don't miss downstairs as well if you are having a look around. You might just get distracted by just going upstairs, but yeah, have a look around. That's the battered Metroid. It was a very reasonably priced next to Mario Paint there. And then off to CEX. Now I had a look around CEX in Swindon there. I had a few reasonable things. As I say, it's pretty decent size store, but not a whole lot of retro. Nice F-Zero there. Wipeout, that's all right. Daytona there. They did have Alien Storm, but they didn't have a manual. And there's on the end there, The Adventures of Trombone. What a find that is. So yeah, you can go out and find good retro out there, mate. Street Fighter Steelbook, yeah, it was alright, pretty decent price. That's the King of Fighters PS2, very reasonable price. Look at all those good games. Picks and Love Games, look, Guru. Never seen that in the. I have it, but Back to the Future, super expensive. Couple of finds in the charity shop, but nothing I wanted. And yeah, this was having a look at the like the cash generator shops and that kind of stuff, the pawn shops. Actually, a few decent things in there. You got Game Boy games, N64, you had Dreamcast games, some decent little Nintendo stuff. So yeah, Swindon's pretty decent for the old retro if you are having a good old school hunt. So yeah. A bit of a special on our pickups in this video. We went over to Retro Games HQ over in Swindon, and we've been doing a little bit of a look around as well, the sort of town centre. There was a couple of little charity shops that had some funky things in there, which was surprising to see. They had weird things like a Master System. They had like Pokemon cards in there. They had Silver in there. They had Shenmue in there. They had a Soul Calibur that was very expensive. There was some PlayStation 1 games. So yeah, it's a good old-fashioned hunt of actually quite nice to go somewhere totally different that I don't normally sort of pick up games and that kind of stuff, and actually have a bit of free time because I had some time off from work, so that was nice to go and have a bit of an old school hunt. And it was nice to see a whole range of different things really. I also popped into the CEX over there as well. Interestingly, there was some quite a few different kind of things. Nothing that I kind of really wanted to pick up. A couple of interesting things. There was the Orochi Saga, the King of Fighters. It's like kind of like a multi-pack of games. You get 5 sort of games in there, ranging from like 94 all the way up to sort of 98. So it's pretty decent little one. That was only £40. That was a bit of a bargain, but I didn't pick it up because I already have it. What else was there? Surprisingly, they had Guru Mark of the Wolves, which is from Pix and Love Games. Now I know there's a lot of different sort of producers of like the indie markets of like PlayStation games, so it's surprising to see like a small independent retailer that they actually accepted that, and they had about 3 or 4 copies of Guru Mark of the Wolves, which before I didn't believe they could actually sell those, because normally they don't take like limited run and different kind of companies like that in games, so that was quite surprising as well. It's a big store as well. If you are going to go down and you're thinking impressed by the video, they do have a lot of 360, Wii, PlayStation 3, 4, loads of like Blu-rays as well. Very big store. So yeah, quite surprising. They did have one sort of rarity, which was Tron Bon on PlayStation 1. Was missing a manual, but I think it was about £190, pretty reasonable. But yeah, thinking of it, I was thinking, maybe I could pick that up, and it's a lot of money without a manual. I probably wouldn't play it, so I didn't pick it up. Back to the Retro Games HQ in Swindon. Fantastic shop. There is 2 levels of it. If you are going down, you might not notice at first because it's located actually inside a music shop, which is quite bizarre. But it's pretty awesome as well because you see a lot of kids actually going in there, not only just interested in games, interested in music, playing drums and picking up keyboards and guitars. So it's really good for like young people as well, to gauge in sort of their interests and hobbies. So it's decent for all sort of ages. Yeah, so downstairs is more kind of like PlayStation, Mega Drive, Sega. Upstairs is all Nintendo kind of stuff. It is quite overwhelming. There is so much good stuff around. I had a good look around everywhere, and I was trying to. I was gonna, I took a couple of games down to maybe trade up as well, because if I did see something super expensive, maybe I could take off a bit of that. So yeah, I had a good look around everywhere. There's loads of like Game Boy games. There's all sorts of really old retro stuff, Nintendo stuff, N64 stuff, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, loads of Mega Drive games. So something for everything, for everyone, sorry. And yeah, if you kind of, been saving up for a little bit while, you've got a big amount of money and you want something really sort of special to go into your collection, really suggest to go to like these types of places, because they really take care of the games. They're all in like box protectors, they're behind the screens. The guys over there are really knowledgeable, really friendly, happy to help with any sort of inquiries as well. So yeah, there's some absolutely amazing things in there. So if you are looking to treat yourself and find something super awesome, I mean, I was really impressed by a lot of things in there. I was thinking of maybe this big box Super Metroid games in there. I was contemplating. There was like a bit of a battered one as well that was like kind of like really cheap as well, like £129. But I bought sort of like Nintendo stuff as well before, and sometimes it doesn't always go, and you can be sitting on things for a long time. If you are wanting to move it on, or like later on further in the line, Nintendo stuff doesn't always always move very fast. But for me, I was looking for something I really enjoy, and yes, so let's get into the pickups that.
Ready? Welcome to the family. Get ready.
So here's the pickup I got from the store. It is Space Harrier on the 32X. Now this was hiding behind a console, and it was kind of like buried like underneath at the back, so it was quite hard to see. A lot of the times when you do go into like shops and stuff, you can be overwhelmed and overlook things, and then when you check the videos back, or someone else pops in there and you, oh, I can't believe it. So it's very hard to like sort of focus in and concentrate and remember the things that you are actually looking for on your own sort of lists and that kind of stuff, and things that you are actively hunting for, because you can get distracted by so many different things in there that you originally didn't think of. But Space Harrier, yeah, I absolutely love this game. I played it on, in the arcades. I played it on Shenmue. I played it on Judgment. Played it on Yakuza. Played it on the Mega Drive. Played it on the Commodore 64. This is one of the better versions as well. I think the Saturn version and the Mega Drive 32X are probably the best sort of renditions from the arcades, and give it the true sort of experience when you do play it on like modern games like Yakuza or Shenmue. You do get the actual best sort of flow. You can get it for like Master System and that kind of stuff and Commodore 64, but it's very jerky. Yeah, so yeah, Space Harrier, super chuffed with that. I actually traded in Daytona, and I don't remember when I got in one of my other pickup videos. It was ET that I got from randomly for a shop to take some money off this. Now it doesn't have the manual, which is unfortunate, but we got it for a really, really good price. It was originally $89.99. So with the two games there, we knocked it off. I do like a bargain. Just got it for $39.99. Space Harrier. So we've got something that I kind of liked. I kind of was like, yeah, that's okay, that's good. We've upgraded one of the games in there, and we've got something I absolutely love and cherish, and one of my favourite games of all time. In Space Harrier. So yeah, I'm super chuffed to bits. This game can get super, super expensive online. Other copies with the manuals, at least, what, 150 odd quid, 160 quid, so 100, what's that, 175 US dollars. So yeah, super chuffed to get a really good copy of Space Harrier on into my collection. So yeah, chuffed a bit with that. I also found in some of the random shops it was nice to go see some stuff actually in charity shops and actually in some of like the cash generators and that kind of stuff. I didn't have my little girl with me today with the hunt and that kind of stuff, but I did get her a little Peppa Pig book because she's a bit of a collector herself. So yeah, it's coming up with her birthday. She'll enjoy that. And she kind of collects stuff as well, so it must be in the blood. I don't know. So yeah, that was a super awesome little trip out. I will probably go out and do some more kind of trips. Let me know if you have been to that store as well, or maybe you've got any suggestions in some other stores I should visit. Yeah, for some more sort of nice little days out, really. So yeah, that was awesome. I can't believe I actually found that, and that was like kind of hidden away. And we ended up getting something really sort of unique and super awesome for the collection. So yeah, great day out. Yeah, absolutely buzzing with this sort of pickup video. So a very special pickup video for you. Like I promised, there will be another amazing pickup video in the next sort of week or two as well. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe as well to the channel. Lots of gaming content, awesome stuff here as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. This was actually quite fun making this video. So yeah, take care everyone.